What is up, everybody? I am Maximilian Deer, and today, check this out. I have in 75215, this is a zip code here in South Dallas. I got this house under contract. A wholesaler sent me this house to sell to an investor. I am JVing on this deal, and check out this house. We have a South Dallas little house, but this house is brick. It's not your typical South Dallas wood house. This is awesome. House is in, you tell me, how bad of condition? Well, we're going to go through the entire house today. We're going to go through the rehab. It's going to be a good day when Max is live. I'm live every day. Every day is a good day. We're going to go through the rehab. We're going to go through the ARV together, guys. And then we're going to use X Leads, Zach Ginn's software, to find a buyer, and we're going to call a buyer, and I'm going to hope I can maybe sell this deal for our team. So let's check out this house. I'll go through the rest of the pictures and we'll come back to it. Weird place for a water heater. Okay, house needs work. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can see some foundation problems, but it's brick, and these Dallas investors love brick. Nice backyard. So I have some internal notes, but I want you guys to tell me what you think the repairs are. So for all of you who are early to this stream, you guys tell me what you think repairs are. So the house in question, guys, it's a 1920s house. So it's old, just so you know. And I'll tell you about ARV, sales price, what we got under contract for all in a second. But I want you guys to talk to me about repairs. It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. So we only have 1 bathroom to deal with. And we don't have a garage. And it is 972 square feet. It's a little house. So what do you guys think repairs are? Now, as far as majors, that should be your next question. Like, hey, Max, what are the major repair items? The roof, the foundation, the plumbing, the electrical, all that stuff. There's 5 of them. HVAC. Well, the house has some minor foundation issues, and it also needs an HVAC. All right, so let's budget for 2 major repair items. The roof is good. Okay, so we need 2 major repair items and a full cosmetic rehab on this property. What do we think it's going to cost to rehab this property? I want you guys to tell me here in the chat. There is no wrong answers except if you're wrong. All right, so don't feel bad. I'm going to look at our internal notes. 55K. Steve says 55K. What do you guys think? It's a small house, right, guys? So I know it looks terrible, but it's a really small house, and it has good bones, has a nice roof. So we really have those 2 major repair items. 48K, 45K. Yeah, I think you guys are spot on, and it really depends how high you have to finish it. So just remember, guys, this is not a great neighborhood. It's not a terrible neighborhood. We'll talk about what it could be worth, but yeah, it's not that great of a neighborhood where you don't need to do high-end finishes. So somewhere around 40, maybe 50. Could someone get it done for 35? Absolutely, right? Absolutely. So just really depends on the flipper. Is this should be a pier and beam foundation? I am trying to look. That would be a lot cheaper to fix. So pier and beam foundations, guys, are a lot cheaper to fix. So the foundation work shouldn't be expensive. I just did a house for $1,800. About the same age. So guys, I got this house. Now we know rehab. Max, why are we going through all this stuff? Because we need to get the confidence, guys, to sell this deal. Because if we don't believe in the deal, why would the buyer believe in the deal? So we're like, yeah, rehab's only 40, in and out, quick job. It's gonna be a beautiful house. Okay, now let's look at some comps. So I'm gonna open up X Leads, guys. And if you guys want to try X Leads, many of you already have X Leads, but if you want to try X Leads, it's my favorite real estate wholesaling software. Use code 10OFF. That's 10OFF. Put it here in the chat for everyone. So just get 10% off. Why not? Make Zach go broke. So now let's log into X Leads, guys. And again, this is our zip code. This is where we're going to try to move this deal. It's a really good day. This is a good neighborhood for fix and flips and also for rentals. I have a rental not too far. I don't even know. Maybe it's in this neighborhood. I don't know neighborhoods really well. But I have a rental, but a lot of people do fix and flips here. So we can sell it to either investors or flippers. So we're going to target both today. But I just want to get an idea of comps in this neighborhood. So without exactly showing you guys the address, I just want to comp a property around here. And let's sort of see what the comps are going for, all right? We got to believe in this deal, guys. We believe in the rehab. Easy job, 40K. Got to do some HVAC, got to do a little bit of minor foundation work. It's going to be a gorgeous house, man. It has great bones. Come on, you want this. But here, we're just going to open up the proximity really far. And the only reason I'm doing that is just because we're just looking more at the zip code itself, not usually how you comp a house. And I just want to get a vibe of this zip code. So what do we think the ARV is, guys? I want you guys to also comp this area. What do you think it could be worth fixed up? So I have some internal notes here. I would already know just because I do a lot of deals in this neighborhood. You know, is this a good comp? No, I mean, Max, we got to look at houses that are near the same square footage and also one bathroom. So I would prefer to look at houses that are one bathroom. And then square footage, guys, let's look at properties that are somewhere between 700 and like 1,300 square feet. All right. Now we're going to comp it real quick. We're looking at sold properties in the last few months. And let's see. Here's one. This one sold for 204,000. Well, let's look at what is it? What do you think it's going to look like? It was wood. A brick house is worth more fixed up. Okay, at least here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And we don't have a lot of comps, but this thing supposedly sold for 204. So that's a good sign. This is probably a really good comp. Looking for some other ones. We can check some actives. This property's sitting on the market. This is a really pretty house, right? A little bit bigger than ours, barely, about 100 square feet bigger. It's active at 215. It hasn't yet sold, but again, ours is brick. Brick houses are a little bit more desirable, but this is a really good comp. So this thing hasn't sold yet, so it tells you that it's not worth 215. It's been on the market for way too long, so it's just a bit overpriced. All right. But again, these brick houses bring substantially more for whatever reason. So if I was going to say a framer, I would probably say like 190, 200. What do you mean black screen, no cam? You don't see my screen? But something like brick, guys, you can look for a brick comp. So that's what I would usually recommend you do, is just keep looking until you find the right brick comp. But I'm going to say ARV on ours is about, my team put 215 in there. So make sure you're always looking at the same material of a property. It really makes a difference. Let's see. Do we have one more comp? That one's a little bit bigger. Let's check. Let's check one more active. And here we go. Oh, okay, that one's listed at 217. Actually, that one's listed. Can't be too nice inside, can it? Oh, it's really nice inside. So maybe even 215 is pushing it. That back's a little bit ugly. So yeah, I would say 215 is probably the high side. I would lean in closer to 200 to 205, something in that range. Okay, so we got our numbers, guys. Right? We got our numbers. This is the exact same by Deal Sauce. Oh yeah, dude. So yeah, great question. So how is X Leads different than Pace Morby and Jamil Donji's new Deal Sauce? Well, I made a review on that. They're both using the same back end, except they add their own features, and you can watch my review to see which one's better for you. I prefer X Leads because it has free skip tracing and a few other features that are just more important to me, but maybe there's some features in Deal Sauce that you'd like. So, try out both for sure. They have a 14-day free trial. So anyways, but yeah, the data itself is phenomenal on both of them, and that's why I like it. So, okay, let's open up our little journal. Let's take some notes, guys, and we're going to go sell this deal. Okay, we got to do our 10 minutes of briefing, our military planning before we go sell our deal. I want all of you guys to believe in this deal before I sell it. Okay, here we go. So let me grab my little notepad. We got a house, guys. I'd say 215 ARV would maybe be high, but again, I didn't really comp it well. Like if I look in the surrounding areas, I'm sure my team did a good job. So let's just call it 215, even though that may be a little high. All right. Now, what do we say for repairs? Let's just say 40. All right. Now, are we going to 70% it? No, that's just a rule of thumb, guys. In this neighborhood, I'm pretty confident we can usually sell this neighborhood for about 78% of ARV. Just because we do this a lot. That's usually what this goes for. This neighborhood's usually a 78% of ARV neighborhood. That's very neighborhood specific. I was just talking to Daniel. Shout out to Daniel on Facebook. Daniel Kaplan, I believe his name is. He does a lot of deals in Wisconsin. He says, bro, I'm trying to sell them at 70% of ARV. Guys, it depends on your location, but this specific pocket, 78% all day long. Okay, so then now what we're going to do is we're going to take 215 times that by 78%. Who's calling me? Hello? Hello? I'm trying to make money. Goodbye. People don't want you to make money in today's world, guys. So my bad. I hit the wrong button. I've never done that before. My bad. All right, cool. We're back. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Everything good? No panic? Everything's okay? Jeez, that's never happened to me before. Anyways, let me go back live. Hold on. People really don't want me making money, bro. Jeez. Okay, so let's look at our deal, guys. So someone help me out here. We're going to need to look at 78% of 215. I can't even do that math in my head. I'm pretty good at math, but not that good. Okay, let's try to do that. Here, we're going to go 0.7 times 215, and then we're going to minus 40,000, okay? That puts us at about $125,000 to $130,000 sales price. Okay, what are we selling it at? Team's trying to get 130. We're going to shoot high, right? If we need to come down a little bit, we'll come down. So that's what we're trying to get for this house, guys, 130. Do you see how we did our numbers now? That's how we did our numbers. Cool. I like when I can double check the team's work and be like, okay, yeah, you did that well. Good job, man. So that's that. But now there's one other thing I want to show you guys. I wanted you to show you how much our buyers are going to make on this deal, right? So like we get the numbers, but how much is our buyer going to make? And Max, how much are you going to make? Well, I actually don't know how much your original wholesaler is going to make who brought us this deal. They could be making $1,000. They could be making $10,000. They could be making $100,000. I don't care. I want you guys to make as much money as possible. So I just say, hey, we're trying to make this amount. And they say, yeah, that's good for us. So we're going to try to make on this deal, guys. How much are we trying to make on this one? Oh, shoot. We're shooting for a $20,000 assignment fee. Not bad. Now, I don't think we're going to get that. I think our numbers are high. You know, if we make 10 grand, that's awesome. But we're going to see if we can sell this one. A brick one is pretty rare to come by. So, hey, let's see if we can make 20 grand today, guys. Now, let's look at how much our buyers are going to make. So you know how much wholesaler, I don't know how much he's going to make. Us, you see how much we're shooting for. Again, we don't need to make that much, but that's what we're going to try for. Now, how much is the buyer going to make? So I built some really cool calculators to help estimate what buyers make. So let's run through these numbers together, and then we're going to have everything we need to go sell this deal. Sounds good? Who's ready to go sell a deal? Let's open up our calculators. So let's say this is a fix and flip. Let's quickly run through the numbers. Do you JV nationwide? Yeah, I'm opening it up nationwide. So slowly opening up nationwide. I just got contacts in Wisconsin and Ohio today. Slowly and surely trying to build you guys contacts in all 50 states. It's a lot of work because I don't trust 99% of people to dispo your guys' deals. But yes, send me your location. So here is our property, guys. We can skip a lot of this just because we've already went through a lot of these numbers. But we said 215 ARV. Let's say our buyer is going to buy it at $129,000. Okay, they pay full price. Let's see if they're still going to have a good deal. We're budgeting $40K in repairs, and let's say they're a cash buyer. Okay, let's say they're buying this cash. They have a cost of capital. If you don't know what that means, it means that your money has a cost of being money. I could invest my money in bonds right now that earn me 5% risk-free. So if I had $100,000, I'd get $5,000 a year risk-free money. If I'm going to be putting $100,000 in a real estate deal, my opportunity cost is $5,000. So I got to put that into our numbers if you're going to actually be fair about things. So if you're going to take on excessive risk, then you're going to need excessive reward. So rehab time, guys, 60 days is too much for the. It's such a small house. I think a really good guy could bang that out in 30 days. Days on market, let's just assume it's 30 days on market, takes 30 days to close. It's a 90-day deal. All right. Taxes, insurance, utilities, these are going to be close enough. They got to pay those while you're fixing and flipping a house, guys. You got to pay the taxes, you got to pay the insurance, and you got to pay the utilities. Max, I'm barely going to have utilities on. You still have servicing costs. Now, sales price, guys, 215. You're going to list this with an agent. You're not going to pay your agent 3%. You're going to pay them 1%. Why would an agent do it for 1%? If you're fixing flipping a lot of houses and you bring that agent 5 deals a year, they're going to list your house at 1%. Buyer's agent commission, you're going to offer 3% so it sells quickly. Closing costs, you're going to have to cover some of those closing costs, maybe some buyer concessions, whatever. Guys, here is our total numbers. We get net profit of 30,000. Is that good or bad, Max? I get monthly returns of 10,000. Is that good or bad, Max? And return on invested capital of about 18%. Is this good or bad, Max? Well, here's a few things I like to do. A few different ways you can look at it. You usually want your net profit to be similar to your rehab costs. I shout out to RJ Bates. He taught me that trick. So what's our rehab, guys? 40,000. What's our net profit? 30. Pretty close. Good way of looking at it. Monthly returns. I love, guys, if you guys take one thing away from this live stream, guys, I'm giving you $1 million advice. People would charge you $10,000 for this advice in courses. You want to not look at total profit. You want to look at profit per month. The profit an investor would make for the time they spend on a deal. And at our company, we like to look at monthly returns for our investors of around $10,000 plus. That's ideal. And this deal, we just freaking hit it. Let's go. So I could call an investor and be like, guys, man, if you ARV 215, if you buy this at 130 right now, I'm telling you, start to finish, it's a 90-day project. It's going to fly off. Everybody wants a brick 3-1 and 75215. You're going to make $10,000 of profit per month. Done deal. Easy money. Guys, this is the confidence we need to sell this house. And then return on invested capital, 17%. That's awesome. Those things. Stock market gets you 7%. You're telling me I can get 18%? Okay. Maybe I should release this calculator. Maybe I should release this calculator. It's pretty sick. So, drinking my coffee. Do we believe in this deal? We believe in this deal. But there is one thing we haven't talked about. Yes, guys. This is a good fix and flip. But is this a good rental? Max, do wholesale ugly houses that needs repair? Yes, that's the business. We wholesale ugly houses that need repairs. But is this a good rental? So we would want to comp the rent. And luckily for y'all, my team has comped the rent. And they said that the rent would be, bear with me while I look at it. Let me find it. Rent estimate, $1,650. I think that's, could be a little low, but okay. Yeah, $1,650. Sounds good. $1,650. So now we're going to see, is that a good rental, Max? $1,650. Well, let's comp for a rent right now. Let me switch back over to my rental calculator. And let's look at this. So we're just going to put in information real quickly here. Monthly rent rate, we're going to say $1,650. And repair estimates. Beautiful thing about renting a property, guys, is your repairs can be lower, right? Because you don't need to go all out. So I could probably spend $30K in repairs. That's the beauty of it. Again, not going to take that time to rent. Rental costs. Maintenance costs, budget 1% of rent, so budget $150. Vacancy costs, budget. Sorry, I meant 10% of rent. Budget another 10%. You know, if you want, this thing shouldn't be vacant that long. But hey, let's just budget another $100. All right, now we look at all our numbers, guys. Monthly cash flow $1,000. Annual cash flow $13,000. Is that good? Well, sunk costs only $5. Not bad, not bad. Get a lot of instant equity. Yeah, I'm just making sure I put all the numbers in right. Let's look at this. That's insane. How a 10 cap? No way. Is that actually right? That's crazy. That's insane. This is a wonderful, guys, this is a wonderful rental. These numbers almost seem too good. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, these are great numbers. These are wonderful numbers. So we got a good rental and we got a good fix and flip. All right. You guys ready to go sell this deal? It's been 20 minutes. We spent the first 10 minutes briefing the deal, SEAL team sixing it. We spent the next 10 minutes underwriting the deal, getting confident with our numbers. Now we're going to spend the next 30 minutes selling the deal. What about empty lots? Bro, I love empty lots. I wholesale a lot of empty lots. Focus on infill lots in the city. You may fire when ready. We are ready to fire. So I'm going to open up X leads. And I am going to go. We're going to do. You guys know the routine, right? There's two different ways we can sell a deal. We can go to our zip code like this. And if you just have the basic plan for X leads, this is probably what you would want to do, is go to your zip code. So 75215, go to, you guys don't have all of these filters if you have just a basic plan, but you would have cash buyers. There you go. Right here, recent cash buyers. We can use that quick filter. And then there we go. Guys, so these properties were bought by people who paid cash. Is your mom, is your dad, is your sister paying cash for a house? Maybe, but probably not. What do? Well, they go to the bank and they get a mortgage, an FHA loan, a conventional loan, a VA loan. They go get a mortgage. People who are paying cash or using hard money, it's the same thing. Guys, they're going to come up on this list, and 80% of the time, they're going to be investors. So what we're going to do is we're just going to be able to click on a house. This one's active. We don't want to look at actives. Click on a house. All right, this one. And then we can literally call this guy. Oh, I clicked his email. Or you can email him, right? He's most likely a cash buyer, and he may be an investor. All right, let's click on a few more. This one is cash buyer. Now, is that only the case? No, maybe it's just a dude who just primary residence and he bought it cash. That does happen. But this guy could be a cash buyer, or this girl, right? So that's one strategy, and we will use that strategy. The other strategy, guys, is if you have the Pro plan or the X plan, and if you have the annual too, we can talk more about that. We can go to a section called investor leads. And what we can do is we can put in our zip code. You can put in your county. You can put in whatever information you want. 75215. And let's look for the top flippers in the zip code. Bang, we got 182 flippers. Now, we're not going to call Lux Home Corporation, guys, because actually we could call them. They're actually not that huge of a fund. But these are the commercial numbers. Probably don't want to call commercial numbers. We want to try to find someone who's like a moderate to small sized flipper. You don't want to call Zillow or Nextdoor, right? They're not going to answer your calls. But let's see if we can find someone this guy's a very fair sized flipper. And there is Mustafa's number. Let's call Mustafa and see if he's looking for a brick 3-1. So okay, guys, you ready? We got to get our pitch down. We're about to call investors. We got to get our pitch down. And if anybody wants to jump in here and practice their pitch, talk to me, ask me questions, I'm going to drop you guys the link to join the live stream right here. You can come in here and ask me any questions. But let's get our pitch down. Okay, here we go. Hey, my name is Max. I have a real estate brokerage, and I'm selling a off-market 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom brick. Make sure we mention the brick. Fixer-upper in 75215. Would you be interested in something like that for a fix and flip or a rental? If I can get on the phone and confidently say that, perfect. That's the pitch. This deal almost sells itself because we're ready. We believe in it. They say, okay, yeah, how much? I'm going to say, hey, I'm selling it for 130. ARV is 215. It doesn't need that much work. Just needs a little bit of love. I think you can walk away, a quick flip, make over 30 grand in profit. Man, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, and the best thing is it comes out to over 10 grand per month because I'm saying, this house is it's quick and easy. Only 900 square feet. It's going to sell super fast, low days on market. Is this something you're interested in? We're going to sell this deal, guys. We're going to get in there and sell it. We're going to sell it. We're going to sell it. Then, once I've sold the deal, I want to now get used to the investor. Because is this a wholesaler? Well, probably not because we have good data. But who is this guy? Hey, give me some more information. So you're buying these types of houses? Cool. I want your buy box. I get his buy box. I'm like, all right, cool. Tell me a little bit more. Are you using cash or hard money? Okay, you're using cash. What's your strategy? Oh, you're going to do a burr. You're going to refinance. Well, let me connect you with the right hard money lender. I get all their information and then I can give them a white glove service. But the first goal is to get on that phone, sell that deal. Then we can provide the white glove service. Got it? Let's start calling. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that, Juan. I'm pretty sure you can narrow it down to a timeline, so you don't have to see people way far back. And there's a quick search to do that too. On the basic plan, yeah, I mean we can double check if you want, man. Here we go. So what you're asking is to go to filters, and then look for cash buyer, and then we would obviously want to get rid of condo, townhome, multifamily, apartment, other, which can be land. And then instead of the last sale date in the last 2 years, you're saying you want to do it in the last 3 months. There you go. There are your results, man. We're gonna call these here. You want to start with these? All right, let's start with these. Then we'll move into the top flippers. Yeah, you should be able to do that on the basic plan, Juan. No problem. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. Okay. All right, who's ready to go make some money? Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Forgot which phone I was going to use. Guys, I got the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. It only cost me $1,500. I'm going to make so much content on this thing. You guys know I'm going to blow up on shorts. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you guys are doing. I need you guys to follow me on Instagram. Real Maximilian Deer. We're going to blow up on Instagram. I need your guys' help. All right, here we go. Enough chit-chatting. Let's call. All right, we're going to start with cash buyers, guys. Then we're going to jump into calling the top flippers. So this dude bought this ugly house cash. Shemesh Jones. Could they be living there? Absolutely. But I'm going to try calling them anyways. All right, let's go.
Press 1 to connect.
Press 1 to connect. What is this? It's a Google Voice number?
Press.
Does a basic plan for X leads comes with this? Yeah, it does. It's incredible. So with X leads, it starts at $49 a month if you buy annual, or $97 a month if you do monthly, but you can get 10% off if you use that code 10 off. And then even with the basic plan, it's pretty nuts. You get 8 lists, but these are really good lists. Great. I love the comping. I think the data is some of the best in all around the US that I've seen. Not my favorite for driving for dollars, to be completely honest. I prefer Deal Machine, but if it's not a big deal to you, you can still use their driving for dollars. As far as this is like the big monies, you get unlimited free skip tracing, and you can get more downloads than any other software. Then you get a basic CRM, but here's where it gets crazy. You get a go high level for free. So it's a really crazy CRM that pretty much allows you to do text blasting, cold calling, free e-signatures. You can replace DocuSign. It's absolutely nuts. Now, it's going to take you a little bit of time to set up, but this is probably like the best CRM in all the game, and you get it for free. So pretty nuts. So yeah, that's what the basic plans come with. And if you want more disposition tools, then that's where you want to go to Pro and X plan. All right, they didn't answer. So let's call the next number. We're just going to sit here and dial for a little bit, guys. So feel free to just tone me out or ask questions, because this is the time where I just grind to find someone to buy this house. Oh, bro, you're right. It does have a voice language translator. You know what? That's so smart, man. I should start using that. That is so smart. I'm going to practice on that, T-Dot. Good point. Dude, I'm gonna make so much money with that voice language translator. Have you used the Go High Level? No, I have not. I'm not a big CRM guy. Because I don't do a lot of direct to seller like you guys, right? I'm just building businesses and making content. But if you are doing DTS, Go High Level's insane. All right, so we're just gonna sit here and call some cash buyers. Douglas Pittman. I can tell that Douglas Pittman wants to buy this off-market brick 3-1 for only 130 grand and 75215. I don't even know the 752. Yeah, 275215. Damn, what a deal. All right. I need to start using it. Yeah, $1,500 for a phone is crazy. Business expense, content. Better massager. No, it don't do that. It's just a little brick. I got 500 something gigs on there.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
All right. So this is what you got on basic plan. Can you dispo with the basic plan? Absolutely. Is it easier to dispo with the Pro and X plan? Absolutely. And I'll show you both. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not getting someone who's actually just bought the house as a primary. We don't want to fix up. It's a little bit tough, but I like that we did last 3 months because most likely the house should not be back on the market in 3 months usually. Looking for more of a flipper guy. Let's see if I can find this. And then the filters, yeah. Oh no, here, we're back to last. What happened? I thought we were doing last, that's why. Hold on. 1 second. Let me close these down, make sure we're filtering this thing correctly. There you go, last 3 months. I knew some of those were weird. I was seeing too many fixed up houses. All right. Yeah, great tip on the last 3 months. Pending. Ooh, it's pending. So that's we want to see things that have sold. Here's one. This is a good one. Look at that ugly little house, man. This is perfect. Pending again. Dang. Okay, no, we don't want pendings. We want properties that have sold. Cancel this. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Why are we not getting sold? Hold on, I gotta find sold. Last 3 months, but it is last 3 months. All right, I'm confused. 1 second, let's find one. All right. Dude, cancel listings is a sick list for you guys to call for wholesale deals. I'd sit there and just call cancel listings all day long. Oh, is this Ariel?
Yes.
Hey, I have an off-market house in 75215. Are you a real estate investor?
Am I a real estate investor?
My data just came up that you bought a house cash in the same neighborhood, so I just thought you were maybe a real estate investor, like a home flipper.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, that's okay. Sounds good, Ariel. Well, you're having a wonderful day.
Okay.
What the heck? That dude, someone explain to me what happened there? That was a call. That was a really interesting call. Dude sounds like he's already having that. Dude sounds like he is out of it right now, man. I think I woke him up. that was a really weird one. So sometimes with just a cash buyers list, you just, dude, it could have been his dad that bought a house cash and it came to him. Like, you don't know, right? Cali Kush is what, yeah. Yeah, that guy was. He doesn't know what a real estate investor is or a home flipper. My man's not watching HGTV enough. Okay. Let's try to find a few more. Then we're gonna go to the other tab. Candace High. Actually, is that the no? That's not the Candace in Dallas I was thinking of. There's a home flipper in our network named Candace. Okay. I mean, we can just keep calling and see. If not, after this call, guys, I'm going to move over to the other tab and then show you what the other stuff is. That's the really cool stuff. That's the cool stuff. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's game time. So now we pulled a list of the top flippers in this area. And this guy, dude, he owns 4 houses. He's flipped 4 houses just in this zip code. Okay. So Max, before we were just calling random people who bought cash houses, but now you're telling me that we can pull a list of people who, and I can see how many flips they've done in this specific area. Yeah, this guy's done 4 flips. So now when I pick up my phone, I say, yo, Mustafa, you'd be like, yo, who are you? You did 4 flips in 75215. Dude, how do you know that? Dude, I'm a real estate guy. I know that. And I got another one for you. You want to make big money like you did on 4111 and 2800 and 3104? I got you, bro. That's a conversation. You got the data to back you up. So we're going to call Mustafa. Now I don't have the worry of knowing if this guy a real estate investor or a flipper. I know he is. Let's sell this deal. If someone can answer. Now, what I also recommend you guys do is sometimes the data is not going to be perfect, right? I mean, you're getting unlimited free skip tracing. So I would also then maybe re-skip trace the numbers if you think it's like a really good buyer. Let's see if we can make money on this live stream, guys.
Your call has been forwarded. Hello?
Hi, I was reaching out because I'm an agent and I have an off-market house in
I'm so
75215.
sorry. This is not the right time.
I'm gonna text her. That was his wife. That was his wife. Let's text her. Let's text her. We know it's a good number. We follow up with that one. She was very nice. They're rich. I can tell they're rich. I can smell their money. I can smell that they want to buy this house. Be like, hi, I have an off-market 3-1 brick house in 75215. I'm selling for 129,000. I'm a real estate. Helps when I say I'm a real estate agent because I am a real estate agent. I heard that y'all are home flippers. There you go. Dang it, bro. That's okay. That's a good contact. I have a good feeling about that. Now, guys, like I always said, and Zach says this too. Max, why should I call? Okay, well, they actually have a legit LLC, but sometimes you're going to call and it's just going to say Mustafa Jawadwala. Max, he can't be a successful home flipper or a big time investor if he doesn't even have this big LLC. Dude, you guys would be surprised. There's a lot of like rich doctors, rich attorneys, rich dudes, and guess what they do? They just buy houses. Some of them flip them, but usually, dude, they just buy houses cash and they just sit on them. They're so rich, they don't know what to do. They just buy stuff. So don't discriminate just because it's not some fancy LLC. Those can be your best buyers. Okay. Now, I almost spilled coffee. Okay. Let's find a few more. Geez, you see how good that call was already significantly better. That's why if you guys can afford to go to the Pro or the X plan, worth it if you're really trying to push your dispositions. It's amazing. I had a good feeling about that call. Hopefully she gets back to me. Commercial numbers, want to avoid. Can you filter those out? No. That'd be cool if you could. Maybe that's a filter he can add. Okay. Women that soar. What the hell? Women that soar, LLC. Okay. Okay. All right, women that soar. Y'all have flipped 6 houses. Let's do it. Wholesaler brought it to me. I actually don't even know. We have a pretty big team and a lot of wholesalers, and my agent, David, is selling this deal, and he got it from one of the wholesalers in his network. He used to work at a New Western, so he has a really big book of business from back in the day when he was at New Western, and he decided to join our company, and he gets a lot of deals from wholesalers, just like you guys. Let's see. Okay, let's call some more numbers. This looks like a pretty good deal. I mean, I'd be surprised if we can't move it. I think the numbers make sense on it. I really do like this deal. So guys, was my pitch bad on the last one? You know, I am a real estate agent. Maybe that caught it off guard. I could be like, hi, you know, I have an off market. You have to be careful because you don't want to phrase it like you're trying to buy their house, like you're a wholesaler, because they get caught off guard. So it'd be like, I'm selling an off market 3-bed, 1-bath house. Hi, are you or you could just say, hey, are you a fix and flipper? Right? You can start it there. That's also an option. So we can try that on our pitch. Hi, Crystal. I heard you're a real estate investor. Hi, Crystal. I'm reaching out because I heard you're a real estate investor. I'm a broker. No, I'm not a broker. I work at a brokerage. I'm an agent, and we have an off-market 3-1 in 75215. It's a brick house, really nice, and we're only trying to get 129 for it, and it only needs, I would say, 40 grand of work. I think there's room to make like 30K in profit on this all day long. So would love for you to call me back and see if it's the right deal for you. I almost said I was a broker. I am not a licensed broker. All right. Pitching bad. Dude, I would have a lot of pitches in there. I think it's good. It's good that you guys see my bad pitches. That's very healthy. All right, let's call Lillian and Aisha and all these people. They have the same number. All right, let's see. You get numb to calling people after a while.
We're sorry, your call did not go through.
No, I like that I have bad pitches. Because if I can do it and I mess up, you guys can do it. Sumaina? I cannot say these names.
You've reached my cell phone. Please leave me a message.
Real number. Real number. Hi, my name is Max. I heard that you're a real estate investor. I saw you guys did some flips in 75215. I have an off-market brick 3-1 that I'm only selling for 129. I'm a real estate agent, and this is a off-market deal, so would love to talk to you more about it. And we also get deals all around DFW, so feel free to reach out to me at this number. Thank you. If I don't answer, text me. I'm bad at answering my phone. Thanks. Dude, I never answer this phone, so it goes to waste. All right. Purpose Builder and Development. Well, you guys got no phone number in here. Stu Group. Well, only got an email. Couch Properties. No number. There's some weird names in here, man. Okay. Volden. Nick. Hey! I know this guy. Hey, it's Nick Sicilian. What the heck? He has Volden, Texas LLC? What the heck? I didn't know. Hopefully he's not mad that I just exposed his LLC. Yo, it's Nick Sicilian. Yo, that's so funny. Should we call it? Is that actually Nick's number? Let me see. Dude, that's so funny. Sorry, Nick. You just got blasted on live. Don't buy houses, man. Nick Sicilian's an awesome real estate investor, content creator, educator out here in Dallas Fort Worth. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god, that's so funny. Sorry, Nick. Shall I give him a call? All right, let's call Sicilian.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, Nick, I'm on my live stream and I'm reverse skip tracing buyers in 75215 and your name came up.
Oh shit.
So, had to give you a call.
If it's 75215, it's probably not a deal that I'm holding on to for long. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was that you're quickly buying and selling.
But if you have anything in 75217, we're buy and hold buyer all day long.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, what agent at RFP are you working with? It's Elizabeth?
Yeah, we work with Elizabeth. I think Tony works with Jack and others.
Okay, sounds good. It's just funny. I don't know. I was using Zach Ginn's X Lead software, and I just pulled up people who flipped houses in 75215, and I was like, huh, this guy. I think I know this guy.
Yeah, after that.
All right. Well, sounds good. Everything good with you?
Yeah. Turning and burning on Friday.
All right. I appreciate it, man. Well, let me know if you want to do anything. Let's make some more content together.
No, dude, absolutely. I saw that comment, and I've been just fucking busy, but absolutely, dude. I'm always down. You know that.
Yeah, you got the nice studio, so I can roll down anytime and we can make some content.
I gotta come to you also. I gotta come check out your shit.
All right. Come over anytime.
So,
It's on me.
I'll talk to you soon, bud.
All right. See ya.
Later.
What a great guy. Guys, if you want, let's give Nick a little shout out here. He is with REIAF. He also has a really sick community. So feel free to check it out, guys. I've also had him on my podcast when I used to do the podcast. Super sick guy. Dude knows so much. He's underrated. Like, I don't even know what 75217 versus 75215. Like, dude, I don't know that stuff. Like, that's him. That's him. Guys, check him out. That's his brother, Tony. This is a dude. And yeah, he has this really cool community. So you can join his community if you want, guys. He teaches so much. Dude's a beast. And he knows Dr. Phil. So, hey, Dr. Phil's our new ICE immigration specialist. I don't know if you guys saw that. Weird world we live in. Sounds like he's your buyer, dude. What a sick. That's so funny. Hey, does that give you confidence that X Lead software is freaking banger? I love when that happens. It's like, dude, data's good. Data's good. Like that perfect example. Nick does so many flips. All right. Anyways, let's keep going calling. Poor Nick. I just put him on blast. Dude, I've been putting people on blast. You guys see yesterday's live stream where I'm driving for dollars. I find my friend's house. So we find our friend investor. We find our friend's house. Oh god, it's a small world. I was like, I swear I know that name. All right. Now David Henry, there's probably 1,000 of those guys. I mean, geez. All right, let's call some more. Let's get this house sold. He could be a buyer on this one, so I'm actually going to text one of our agents and be like, you know what? I will text Elizabeth and be like, make sure to send Nick that house, because like someone said, like that he sounds like he's your buyer. He could be our buyer. I'll talk to him later. So hey, maybe we found a buyer on this one. 5. David Henry, Lynn Henry, Kelly Henry. We got the Henrys in here, man.
You have reached mailbox number 516.
Did I forget to go live on Facebook again? I swear I forgot to go live on Facebook. Hold on, guys. I always forget to go live on Facebook because you have to manually do it. Let me go live for the last little bit on Facebook. 1 second. 1 second. Edit, post. Poor Nick is going to see it. All right, there we go. All right, let's call a few more. If I did this for a few hours, I'd sell this deal. 100% confident. And guys, this is what it takes to do disposition. Once you get a buyer, you add them to your buyer's list. You keep on sending them deals, and slowly and surely, they'll buy a property. This guy's done, he's 90 properties in portfolio. It's 10 flipped properties. Looks like he's active in Washington. Interesting. Where else is he active? No. Interesting. Stuart Fox. Oh, we called Stuart, didn't we? I think we called somebody who said something about me having something down his leg, and I was something about my mom. I don't know. That was a weird one. That was a bit weird. This, I think, is like New Western or Net Worth or something. These guys are a big wholesaler. So not a person you'd want to call. You'll eventually, guys, if you do this enough, you'll learn your market. And Dallas-Fort Worth is a big market. If you're in a small market like Wisconsin, there's probably like 5 main players. Here, there's like 500 main players, but you eventually learn all the names. Michael Barker. Okay, Michael, you ready to shape up, Michael? Let's do this. It's so important, guys, that we build the confidence. That first 20 minutes of studying our deal. If you don't study your deal and you get on the phone, these investors will rip you apart. They will destroy you if you can't answer questions on these properties. So you got to know your deal.
Either the number you...
Come on, Michael. Michael, do I have to call your wife Mary? If I have to, Michael. If I have to. Bird Streets. What's a Bird Streets? Some of these LLC names are so strange. No one. All right, try some more. You guys have any questions? And by the way, guys, I mean, we're getting towards the end of this live stream. So if you guys have questions, feel free to hop up in here, ask me questions. And again, I'm going to keep annoying you guys every single day about this. Follow my Instagram, Real Maximally Dear, but also something else. Oh, I put the disregard the, oh my God, dude, delete comment. Let's try this again. At Real Maximilian Dear. Anyways, what I was saying is you guys can actually RSVP to all the live streams and have them in your email. So what you're going to do is hop over to the Discord, and then you are going to go here to events, and then just click on this link right here. So click here, and it's going to add all the live streams to your calendar. So you'll never miss one. And if you guys don't want to click that, here's the link for that. There you go. So now you'll never miss another live stream. Cool. If you want to jump in here, ask questions, guys. This is the link. Jump in here, ask me a few questions before I dip. So, and we go enjoy the weekend of work. Okay, let's call a few more. Texas Mutual, they sound big. Nomadic Flips. Walnut Properties. See, like Curtis Henry. It's like, why would I call a guy named Curtis Henry? I want to call a guy named Curtis Henry, even though I get Brandon Elias. Strange. Let's try it. I'm down. I've called weirder deals.
Please leave a message. I'll get back with you.
Real number. Hi, my name is Max. I have an off-market house in 75215, and I heard that you were a flipper in the area. Just want to see if you're interested. It's a really good deal, in my opinion. Would love to talk to you more about it. Is this what your team does? Well, most of them already have. I mean, yes, if this is what they do on the off time. On the on time, they're like, if you bring them a deal, they already have tens, hundreds, thousands of investors that they've already worked with, right? So they just say, hey, man, I got a deal. Hey, man, I got a deal. They're texting them, they're emailing them, they're working them, they're showing them the house. So when you bring a deal, they already have the buyers. They're not going to go and find new buyers usually, right? Unless you're bringing it out in like a random location and it's like, okay, we got to go build our buyers there. We already have buyers for this. Now it's just a matter of actually selling our buyers these deals. What I'm doing is building new buyers. That's the goal. So yeah, when you bring a deal, the team's already just literally what they do is they all race to grab their phone and be like, they call their top buyer, like, dude, I got the best deal. Come on, you got to come out here and see it. And they're just trying to get the buyer out there as fast as possible. And then they got to sell the deal. They really got to sell them. But if they sell a deal and they burn their buyer, that buyer's never going to do business with them again. So they only make sure that they sell a deal that they believe in. Do y'all have as many land buyers as? No. We're building our land buyers. That's something that the team's actively working on. And we're getting a lot more, but it's something that we're still building out. That's been like a 2024 project for us. Less, but there's less of them at the same time, right? There's a lot more flippers than there is new home developers. So you get some quality. We got some quality ones, a lot in like South Dallas and some different regions. Thoughts on the market section between Richardson, McKinney, and East West. I need a map for that. Richardson, McKinney in East West 15. I mean, it's a good market. Richardson to McKinney, and then East West 20 miles. I mean, yeah, dude, that's like the best market. That's like literally where everyone wants to live. It's an insane market. Like this is the dream. This is called Far North Dallas, and this is like the best market ever. I think it's overpriced. Coming from someone who owns 2 houses in that area, I think it's overpriced, but it's a damn good market. This has some of the best schools in America right in here. And some of the highest taxes. All right, let's call a few more. Alejandro. Yeah, no. When you guys bring a deal, the team is not doing this. They do this on their off time. When you bring a deal, it's all hands on deck selling deals. It takes a long time to build your book of buyers. And that's why if you guys want to do this on the side, absolutely do it. And maybe choose a little market. Like I don't want to try to compete in Dallas Fort Worth against, RFP Homes, Max's company, or against a Net Worth and New Western and Eco and Myers Home Buyers and Profit and all these huge companies that are multi-million or even some of them arguably $1 billion companies. It's like, that's a lot of competition. Maybe you just want to find your little market. Like dude has Wisconsin. He's nailed Wisconsin. Makes a lot of money there. You can wholesale your deals there. If you guys ever get a deal out there, you can dispo yourself. Like do it. It's just going to take you, expect it to take you at least 3 months to start to build your buyer's base. And that's if you do it actively every day. If you're not doing active every day, it could take you over a year to just slowly build up your buyers. Like it's a grind, but once you have it, it's really powerful. That's it. I have what I consider to be a neat, I like the word neat, land deal that y'all have. So I was curious. Okay, let me look at it. What is the name of the street, Olivia? I'll double check it. Yeah, land's always tricky. What is the name of the street? We got a lot because right now we have 16 properties under contract. Chemrock. All right, sick. I'm opening it up right now. What is it at? Oh, interesting. Okay. Weird. Okay, so we have an off-market lot in 75241 Alameda Heights. They're saying new build ARVs are 380,000 times 2. Why times 2? It's 2 lots? I don't understand. The lot will require an easement. Oh, you're going to build a house behind the house? Weird. This property is one of the largest in the subdivision. In theory, there is plenty of square footage to subdivide and squeeze 2 houses on a lot. Okay. Okay. Build them next door. Interesting. So, okay, you have a big lot. How big is this lot? This lot is it off market? It's off market. Okay, let me see if I can quickly just show a picture so you guys have at least a visual reference of what we're dealing with. 1 second, let the pictures load. How big is this thing? This lot is okay, it's half an acre. Interesting. Here is the lot for everyone for reference. This is what we're talking about. And then from what they're saying, and look, there's new home construction going on the left. So new home construction going on the left. Here's the lot. They're trying to argue, which I don't know. It depends. Land is tricky, that you could essentially build a house behind and then build a house in front and then get an easement so that one guy has to go into the other guy's property to get behind. Interesting. Interesting. Love it. Good job. Tricky one. Tricky one. I am not too familiar with easements and that whole shebang. That is out of my world, but I could see how you ran your numbers. So opening that deal back up. So you're saying that the lots could be, the houses are about $380,000 houses fixed up. And you're saying times 2. So usually, guys, if we have a property that is, let's say, a lot that the new homes could be worth 380, you probably could sell that lot for about 20%. So maybe like 70 grand or something. But the crazy part is like maybe 60. It depends on the area. But the crazy part is you're arguing you could do 2. And we're trying to sell the lot for, so we're trying to sell it for only 60. So like 2 for the price of 1. Buy 1, get 1 free, essentially. Interesting. Seems like a pretty good deal. And then, then you got it under contract. You got it under contract really cheap. Right? Olivia? I mean, crazy. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Well, good job. So then, guys, the other questions you have to ask are, is there utilities? Right? Like, look around. Do you see, like, utility poles? Is there a paved street? If it's not a paved street and there's no street, we don't really want it because it costs a lot of money to put a paved street. Utilities paved street, is it cleared? This property is also cleared. Like, it's checking all the boxes. Is it flat? This one's flat. It's literally checking every single box. And this is in a flood zone. I don't believe it's in a flood zone. So it checked all 5 of my boxes. I like it. Seems like a good deal. I mean, I don't know. Just checks all 5 boxes. Price seems fair. Now it's just a matter of, are people building new homes there? And I saw the construction on the left. So my brain says should sell. I mean, I don't know. At least it looks promising. If it doesn't, then there's probably a reason. So good find. If you need help with it, let me know. I can always talk to the team. Okay. Getting a survey, moving you have to deal with the easement. You have to deal. So that's your hard part, right? Every deal is going to have an objection you have to overcome. So that South Dallas house, it probably neighborhood, right? The one that we were trying to sell today. This house is going to be the argument of the easement and all that. You're getting a great deal. You're getting it super cheap, and you're getting all 5 of those boxes checked. But you have to deal with that easement. So that's going to be the objection we have to overcome. But makes sense. All right. Any other questions y'all have? We'll jump off here shortly. Any other questions? Feel free to rip them. I got to go make TikToks and work on different things. If you wouldn't mind talking to the team, I wouldn't be very happy. Yeah, I don't. Um, I would need to comp it and see, is there a lot of new home activity? Because I agree, just sell it as one with the option of two, from what I can see. And I see which agent you sent it to. So, did you send it directly to Joe? So, if so, cool. All right. Peace, guys. Peace. See you guys.